So, Greg, here we are. Just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We got Tatum. Derek White is out there with Houdini. Then it's G, and it's George into the small forward. Now here is Carter. Pass to Duran. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. Thompson misses. And here is Tatum. Out to White. Tatum. The pit for White. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And Cunningham with the slam.
I like when Cunningham is going right at the rim. He is so good at converting those opportunities.
Here's Houdini. It's George on the wing. Misses the three.
That was almost a block. Still getting enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Cunningham for three. And Boston with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last games.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Chase. Good on the 7-footer.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 22 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Here's Tatum. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New York.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story. Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Carter looking around. Back to Cunningham. Good on the shot. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And Cade gets the basket right at the rim, using that length inside.
All right, legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Alan before Sportsshop. Alan.
Well, DB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if there's anything in particular they could do to keep Tatum's
Timeout.
He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. Let's see if we're able to execute. From you.
Really, thanks so much.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down
stats on him. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Tatum against Carter. Pass to Houdini. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And G with the stuff.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. George finds White. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. In the corner, George with it. Out to White. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
It's Duren, top of the key. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Duren with the screen on White. Thompson passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Carter against Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That free throw good from G. Here is Cunningham. Carter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And that's now 6 points for Money.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Celtics. Kate is checked in. Sam Hauser comes in for George. Gonzalez is checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Houdini. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 3. Here's G, defended by Duren. Chase the pass to Pritchard. 4 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Kicks it out to Collins. For the 3. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Collins. And it's a 6-point Piston lead. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. Now, Hauser. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Cunningham looking it over. From 13, that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
As to G. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting for Boston. Taking 2 shots.
2.
That free throw good from G. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Duren. Robinson comes in for Collins. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. And G drops them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Joe. A 3-ball. He doesn't hit that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice.
Down low, here's Carter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Here's Gonzalez. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Eileen LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you guys.
Stain dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Carter for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Richard finds Hauser. Pass to G.
2 minutes remaining.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's G. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Carter with the ball.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Gonzalez. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Jenkins, the basket throw. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Pass to G. Lets it go from 14. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Jenkins gets to Carter. Lets it go with the three. And the Pistons another three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Pritchard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard. 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And free throw good from Pritchard. Falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Jenkins. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in for perfect execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc on this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
They've got Robinson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now, here's Valanciunas. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Pass to Houdini. Robinson, a screen on Robinson. Tatum, no good.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
Right wing. Valanciunas against Tatum. And here's Valanciunas. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Robinson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now Jenkins fires it up. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Houdini, takes a three. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Joe passes to Jenkins. To the left wing. Valanciunas inside. Guarded by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Outside for Robinson. Connects from 3-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. Robinson down low. Valanciunas is there. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot.
Jenkins the pass to Valanciunas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Houdini. The Celtics working the ball around now. The tray. And it's Reed pulling it down. Detroit leading by 13. Robinson for three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Greg, today the floor is space now. How much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Valanciunas dishes to Robinson. Back to Valanciunas. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Two on the clock. Jenkins. No good on the quick three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Tatum's shot is off. Pistons leading by 13. Pass to Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Now Jenkins shoots. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Fast break, here we go. Here's Houdini, and the lead is down inside single digits. Houdini's got 8. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Jenkins the pass to Valanciunas. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. G comes in for Robinson. And George is subbed in for Sam Hauser. Now here's Jenkins. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Outside, George. Pass to Houdini. They get the rebound. The 3. And no good that time.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Jenkins the pass to Valanciunas. Now Robinson to stop the drought. Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shields gets it to go from beyond the arc. Houdini's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Keeping us all in one. Give me the Pistons dancer.
scoring with the new group. And look out for 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for Boston.
And the corner three has not been their shot of choice here tonight. And I think a big reason for that has been the defensive setup. They came in focused on taking away the short-range triple.
Cunningham with it. He's got 9. To Duran. George with the steal. Here's Houdini. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And, Jen, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this could be the point where players often start to wear down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to G. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Carter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Right the pass to Houdini. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. That doesn't go either for Carter. George passes to Houdini. Pass to G. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. G's got 17.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cunningham left side. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Kate has every shot in his bag.
Here's Houdini, covered by Cunningham. Out to White, unloads, and another basket for Boston.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Some numbers for Cade Cunningham. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Houdini. Outside Tatum. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
Cunningham outside. And the call will go against Houdini. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here is Cunningham. He's got 11. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Pass to White. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. And that one's good. Houdini.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here is Carter. 25 points in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Tatum gets to George. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:02 left in the second quarter. Now Thompson. Scoreless thus far. Really left alone that time.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple, and he continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
It's Collins, high post. A shot by Carter, nobody around. And another 3 for Detroit.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Houdini. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Cunningham drives in. On deep, Collins. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons ahead, up 5. We've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
On the court now with J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach, as we approach the second half, what's going to be the deciding factor?
Just maintain. I think there were some things defensively that we left on the table where we gave up some cheap ones because we didn't communicate. So we solved those. I think we give ourselves a good shot going into the half.
All right. Thanks so much, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future? I mean, you're in the present.
Yeah, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Pistons.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White is out there with Houdini. Then it's G. Then it's George. And it's Tatum in at the 4. Collins passes it to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his team.
Tatum buys him to finish it off.
Man, Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Thompson. And sent back by White.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
There's the triple. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Carter for 3. G with the rebound. G's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Chalk up 2 there. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Ooh, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And they will get comfortable here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pistons trail by 3. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
The time is now, Pistons Nation. Give it up for your Pistons Punch Squad. The time is now, Pistons Nation. Give it up for your Pistons Punch Squad.
And here's a shot chart now, getting a better perspective on where he's been shooting the ball from.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's Duren. Thompson outside. Off target from outside. Celtics on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Chase. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Carter for three.
He's scorching high. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And it's George missing. Detroit's got 1 of 6 3-pointers to Thompson's coming out of the locker room at halftime. Carter dishes to Cunningham. A rebound by the Celtics. G's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Thompson against George. Over Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires from way outside. G with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And that one's good. Houdini.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Carter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Detroit. Outside, George. Pass to Houdini. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Houdini's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Lobbed up here for Collins. Here's Houdini. And the foul will go against Houdini. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham. It's stolen by G. And they're pushing it up. From the left block. Rebounded by the Pistons. Carter outside. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Fires away from way outside. G with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Here's White. And G with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision on his guys on the screen.
It turns on motivation, what they said to you. Hate mail all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface, do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do. It turns on motivation, what they said to you. Hate mail all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface, do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Inside. And Duren slams it in.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
Outside Tatum. Fires the three. That's it. A 7 for 12 now in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
That latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
A shot by George, wide open. And again, it's Boston with the three.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Cunningham outside. Launches a three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. White the pass to Chase. High, arcing shot. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down just 2 points with the bucket from Thompson.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few fears.
Back to George. Carter against Tatum. And it's sent back by Carter. For the lead. Rebound Boston. From deep, George. Carter pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Duren slams it in.
Well, passing ability of Cunningham is top shelf, and sometimes even an overlooked part of his game.
Shields. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game. And the call will go against Houdini. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Different look here for Detroit. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Carter. Isaiah Joe comes in for John Collins. And it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. Here's Duren. 12 points for him. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple. Jenkins got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Well, with that body type, you wouldn't think that Duren is an elite passer, but he shows you he is more than capable for his position.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robinson's checked in for G, and Houdini subbed in for Gonzalez. Pritchard with the ball. Tatum on the wing. Over Thompson. Tatum's shot is off. The Pistons trailing. Jalen Duren is certainly a force to him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub. People forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I must prefer the Greek god instead.
And Thompson kicks to Jenkins. 1:25 left in the 3rd. Robinson misses.
And And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Tatum's shot is off. Pistons shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. The pull-up. Tatum with the finish and a beautiful break. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. Like, you can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Houdini. He's got 24. Drains the three-pointer. Hauser's got 6.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Duran. Now Thompson. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's Houdini. And the last second attempt is not going for it. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Celtics lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Cade Cunningham, Carter out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Joe in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Cunningham. Into the lane. Tries from 10, and too long on the shot. Boston shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Houdini. Carries it from three-point range. Houdini's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Pritchard. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Robinson a screen on Cook. To the paint. Pass to Pritchard. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Pass to Tatum. There's the 3. They get it back. Here's Hauser. Back to Robinson. Now Pritchard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Cunningham against Pritchard. Cunningham gets the bucket.
I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
Boston leading by 4. Inside. Stolen by Carter.
Foul. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Isaiah Joe taking 2 shots. 2.
First one falls for. good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Carter against Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Both shots good from the stripe. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Cook. On the arc. Boston grabs the miss. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, here's Cunningham. Carter with the 3. Rebounded by Hauser.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The 3 from Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Controlling.
What a finish!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Houdini. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Now, here's Cunningham. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. So, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Collins comes in for Robinson. Lance Thompson in for Isaiah Joe. And then for Boston, G's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Paul George comes in for Sam Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
A shot by Houdini, no good. Thompson outside. Pistons passing it around. And it's Carter missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
George with the steal. Outside Tatum. Here's Houdini. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 11. Carter with the 3. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Cunningham on the wing. Brings it up off the glass.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Outside, White. Now, Tatum. To the inside. Here's Tice, and it's G finishing it off.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Watch the screen.
Cunningham on the wing. Thompson finds Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Now Carter. From past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but it's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Here's Carter. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Carter's got 14 points now in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
George with the bucket.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock him down all night long.
Carter outside. And Thompson kicks to Collins. Pass to Duran. And here's Cunningham. Outside Carter. Good! From three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Carter outside. Wide open look. Again, what an avalanche.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. White the pass to Chase. Out to White. Here's Houdini. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. G's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Carter left side. Offline with his three. Boston shooting an efficient 53% from the field. George. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Pistons shooting well. 50% from the floor. Thompson finds Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
He's off on the second.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Carter. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. Carter. And get the three.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Tatum. Duran pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Cunningham left side. Paul George with the steal. From 15 feet away, basket is good.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Cunningham.
Well, that's the thing about Cunningham. He can carry your offense. Tonight, he's doing it with his scoring.
Celtics leading by 12. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Cunningham on the wing. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And what's great about Duran's production is it's consistent, and he plays to his strengths.
Now White, he on the up, clean from outside.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second-chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for G.
And when he
Unbelievable. Gets the record. What they beautifully do.
A new single-game record, GA, and a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
To the Dunbar Park as a record deathbed trophy. The new record holder for the most three-pointers in a game is Vince Carter.
White outside. Saves him with the putback.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now Cunningham. Now Collins. Duran. Puts it right back up and in.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job, whoever is hot, getting them the ball, and then just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, G.